Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is Tuesday, September 24th at 4:30 p.m. 2024, and we did get our Home Depot buckets in. I was a little hesitant on buying these as I've never seen them in person, but I didn't want to have white buckets everywhere. I just wanted something that would blend into my garden and look kind of nice. But I did notice, good thing I'm gonna drill holes in here, is they're kind of thin at the bottom. They're made by Leak Tight Company, Leominster, Massachusetts. 01453 zip code. And they're 2 HDPE, which is just like a food safe one, but they did have a lot of off-gassing. I'm kind of off-gassing them now. You know, I'm spraying them with water, and Hurricane Helene is headed to the Gulf, but it's most likely going to shift a little bit east, so that's kind of good for us. I think we're just going to get some rains out of it. We've got a lot of peppers going on here. Got some lemon tree seedlings over there. We got our nectarine tree, although it's looking kind of... That's why I moved everything back to the original positions here. We got a Macintosh apple. We have a Granny Smith apple tree, which did well in the sun, actually. That seemed to prefer a little bit more that hard sun over on the other side of the porch. Macintosh apple, Macintosh apple. These are lemon tree seedlings, and I know grasshoppers love to eat them. They already took that's a grapefruit. They already took part of my leaf there. I don't know what to do about that, but I'm starting to string up the mandevilla. And some of these plants, and I noticed the pepper plants transpiring more because we have lower humidity now during the afternoon. It's the sun and the lower humidity. It's like 50% humidity, which these pepper plants are not used to. Lettuce got munched on by something last night. I think I'm going to bring that little lettuce in because that one's doing good so it doesn't get chowed. And today we're still working on the tornado trees from May 10th. I'm going to batten down the hatches a little bit for rain. I think all we're going to get out of Hurricane Helene is rain. And I kind of thought so too. I was like, there's no way that we can have a tornado like this, like we had in May, and then get a hurricane also. Like, here's another cedar tree that went down. And then I got these two real big ones. But I kind of decided what I'm going to do here is get these. I'm going to have a path that goes right straight through to the front, from the front door. Always. So I'm getting too old to walk. And we are filling up the wood pile. And this last storm, this wood is pretty darn seasoned and a little bit wet. Was kind of close to the ground, but now it's not. And then we got these logs, these cuttings of the oak tree in the back by the compost pile today. And this is all from that top of the oak tree that flew off in the hurricane. So we were cutting here and we're managing to clear it, and boy, with the bagging lawnmower, we got rid of a lot of weeds. I kind of prefer it to a weed whacker. This is going to be my next area that I'm going to dig into the weeds, but this is like the crook of the tree here. And this is part of it. This might have, one of these pieces started like a domino effect. And this has some rot in it. And it's such an old, big tree that, something had to go. I was finding smaller limbs, but something had to go eventually. There's a big limb that's dead, caught up there still. That'll come down someday, but we got so we could get through with our lawnmower and through to this compost pile. And I notice as I clear all these weeds, actually, and we had this whole area cleared too. Actually got a straight sweet gum and another straight limb there that I might use for a wood pile again. I need another wood pile with my cruddy one brick. But anyhow, you know, that part of the tree is a very large part of the tree. And here's a farmer's jack. Maybe you can see the comparison of size. But it's getting bigger and bigger. And this part is very big. But I may be able to jack it up and start cutting. Because now I have an 18-inch electric chainsaw I'm using now, but I also have an 18-inch gas if I need to, and quite a few chainsaws. This is a total mess here. This was like a sweet gum jacked into an oak tree. When the oak tree came down, this is part of the oak tree. But it's really nice to clear these weeds, these tall weeds, because you just end up tripping on them. But, yeah, that's the oak tree there. Top of it, the very top. That blew up. So, not going to get too much with Hurricane Helene. And we're going to get some rain though. So I'm going to try to monitor the pepper plants, and we're working today to get rid of a lot of weeds and stack up some firewood and get rid of these logs. And it's nice to be able to get through here both ways for clearing and with the lawnmower again, because I didn't want to lose this area back to total weed mass like this. I mean, that's how it is here, you know, just like hanging vines and craziness. So this is not gonna get overtaken like that by some tornado tree, a big tornado tree. So thanks for watching.